Hello to everyone, all our friends. Wow, we're 3 days into the new year, and I have a potpourri of things in this video for you. Everything from cooking a souffle and having it tonight for supper, to showing you some clothes, some beautiful white winter clothes that I will model, to showing you some of our Christmas visits with the children. So I hope you'll stay tuned and enjoy a little bit more of Christmas. As you can see, we're not down yet. We still have our tree up. We still have decor up. A few of the live greens came down. I have everything to put away, but normally we wait until the Epiphany, which is our Mikey's birthday, and then we take it down. And the Epiphany is when the wise men followed the star and found Jesus after he was born. And that was on January 6th. I'm starting off this video with a little cooking segment. We have another family tradition, like so many, of our egg souffle, which we make for our big family breakfast. And I had bought several loaves of white bread, a lot of eggs, and a lot of cheese, and then our big family Christmas Eve day was canceled because I was making 2 of these, and so I only made 1 for a little visit when I saw my brother at Christmas. So I'm using up the rest of my white bread, the rest of my cheese, and Lucy and I have decided to have an egg souffle for supper. I am going to put some green chilies, fairly mild, in it just to make it a little supperized, and I'm going to show you how we make it. It's a tradition of, oh gosh, has to be 30 years. I'm going to put my apron on because I have one of my new sweaters. I'm also going to show you some outfits. I think I'm living vicariously through the East Coast with all the snow, maybe in Big Bear where there's lots of snow, because I'm sort of choosing the all whites for the winter. But I do have some great outfits to show you later too. I've started to take all the crusts off the bread. Now, I've just used plain, cheap white bread, and that seems to work the best. You can use any other if you want also. And it's done in 2 layers, bread, cheese, more bread, cheese, and then I do about 8 or 9 eggs mixed with milk, and I pour it all over the pan, which I will show you in a minute. This is really a breakfast brunch, but Moose and I are going to have it for supper tonight. We're switching around the day. I just fed him his oatmeal for the morning, and also I warmed up some pizza from the other night, some sausage and cheese pizza, and he's having a piece of cheese pizza after his oatmeal. Go figure. During the slices, let's see, I have to put some long pieces in here. So this whole end, I've started to chop up some little pieces. So butter side down on some little halfies here. And I liberally butter them. You know, you can use margarine just as well as butter, but I prefer the butter. The whole bottom is coated nice and tight. Now I'm going to sprinkle the cheese on. The cheddar works best. I just prefer the strong cheddar cheese. Now I sprinkle very liberally on this layer of bread. So this is an easy recipe and so delicious. Do 2 layers of this, so you probably need a big thing of cheese to make it go 2 layers. Now I will do more bread and squeeze it in so it's nice and tight, but this time I do butter side up, okay? Here we are on the 2nd layer. You can see I've sprinkled cheese nice and liberally. The butter side is up. And I want to tell you that I pretty much use 1 whole loaf of the long, probably get extra slices in the long loaf of white bread. This pan, I would say, is probably 9 by 13. And you could probably serve 8 people. Moose and I will probably eat it for supper tonight, breakfast in the morning. You can keep warming it up. It is so good. I forgot to sprinkle the chilies on it. I will do that now. Glad I remembered. This little can has the whole green chilies. And I probably will cut them up into smaller slices because I thought I had a couple of cans, which I would have put in, but these are the mild green chilies or semi-mild. So I'll cut them up, place them in. Should have done it maybe on the first layer, but I forgot. I decided not to dice the chilies because I wanted each serving to have a nice big chunk of the chilies. I have 9 eggs here that I will whisk. Now you could do this with a regular whisk or you could use your immersion blender. And first you will whisk up all the eggs really well. And then you start pouring the milk in. Now, since I've made this for 30 years, every year, or a couple times a year, because we have it at Easter time too, I play it by ear. What you have to do as you pour your milk and eggs mixture is you have to cover all the bread, soak all the bread. Now you don't want big puddles of the mixture sitting on top, but you will know when everything is saturated, then you stop. I have poured about 4 cups of milk here, kind of estimating that might do it. Let's see. I'll probably reserve a cup here because I don't want to overflow this like I just did and spill the milk. Now you've got to mix it up. So you want to mix the milk. Now you want to start at the edges, go all the way around, and go back to the middle. Wait a minute or two to see if it saturates. Probably want to pour the rest of the milk. Now, you know what? I'm going to mix another egg in with this cup of milk. One more egg. You know, I'm not one for turtlenecks around the neck, especially when you're working. I try and keep it away from the neck. I wonder how people keep their makeup from soiling all these nice white turtleneck sweaters. I didn't go heavy on the makeup. I didn't put any foundation or primer on. I kept everything up on the cheeks. Now you can see that it's not puddling, but obviously I can tell that all the bread has gotten soaked up by the mixture. I do love a pepper mill and lots of pepper on there. And then I'll cover it up with the foil, put it in the refrigerator, and tonight I'll pop it in the oven, and then you will see what it looks like. Cook it with this on, but you kind of try to keep it high. Don't plaster it down because as it rises, you don't want the bottom of the Reynolds wrap to stick to the top of the souffle. It is ready to go into the refrigerator. I'll see you a little bit later. This sweater has a really nice cable down the front. It's also very soft. The only thing that bothers me is the neck, and I'll try and lower this. Pants are real soft fleece, kind of track pants. They have the little elastic at the bottom. Of course, I have my new slippers on too. I have my new slippers on, my Mama Bear slippers from Colleen and Micah, and they're real cute. In fact, I did a TikTok dance with Colleen in these Christmas morning. Now I want to show you some of the other things that I picked up. By the way, my souffle is in the refrigerator where it will stay until tonight when I take it out, put it in the oven, and Moosey and I will have it for supper. So I think I'm going to show you some clothes now since we've already done the cooking, and Moosey's going to talk from the sidelines. So he'll be a little off-camera cameo. So I am going to show you my cozy outfit. This is sort of a all-white monochromatic day of modeling. I love the monochromatic look anyway. And as you could probably have seen in the cooking segment, I am wearing my watch, which matches Moosey's. Debbie gave this to us, and I'm trying to put it up the right way. These watches were given to us 2 Christmases ago, or last Christmas, where Debbie had our wedding picture put on the face of the watch, and we both have matching watches. I have matching earrings, Walmart, of course, and some of my chunky, amberish, and bone type jewelry. Like the buttons on this cozy Walmart jacket. Now this is one of those faux Sherpa jackets. I went all out this Christmas on Sherpa. Everybody was laughing at me Sherpa jackets for the teenage girls, granddaughters, and myself. Sherpa little coats for the dogs. Sherpa slippers, Sherpa hats. I went all out. But the rest of it is not Sherpa. It's wool, or not wool, but cozy wool-looking outfits. So this outfit is one of those jackets, and I don't have a t-shirt on underneath, so I won't open it up. But I think it was only $10 or $12. I don't remember. But it's that faux Sherpa, so cozy. I love the buttons. They match my earrings and my eyeglasses, which I don't have on. But I would wear this as a little jacket. It's got the cuffs, turned up cuffs. And I'm going to step back and show you exactly what it looks like. It's more of a jacket. I'm going to move this a little bit. I think we can do it this way. And I'm wearing it with my cozy off-white fleece pants, my tracksuit pants, which kind of go with everything. I thought there were pockets in this, but I guess not. But inexpensive, cute. You could throw it on over a t-shirt, and it's cozy without being heavy, and it's Walmart. So what I will do is I will change into the next outfit, which, by the way, Moose is very excited to hear about. Okay, this outfit, I have to tell you, I bought on Amazon, and I found it when I was looking for cable turtleneck sweaters or matching pants and skirts. And this came up, and I don't have all the information in front of me, so I will put it in the description box, which is off to the right when you click on that little arrow under the video. But Moose and I, right, Moose, think that this outfit is wonderful. And I paid $38.99 for both pieces. And at first I didn't know whether I should order it because it wasn't Prime, and it said it wasn't supposed to come until somewhere in the middle of January, but it came 2 days ago, and I was thrilled. So let me show it to you. Pull this out of the way, and I'm going to put my camera so you can see this in front of the door there. Isn't this cute? I hope you can see. It's quite long. It goes down below the calf. It has a pocket in the skirt, one side. It's very slim, and at first I thought, well, maybe it'll be too skinny for me, but I don't think so. The sleeves are nice. You can push them up. It's a nice size. I believe it was an XL, and I was afraid it might not fit me, but I love it. Very comfortable, and to me, it's that high-end look. Don't you love the pocket in the skirt too? And it's okay. You know, it stretches too, so we'll be fine in this. And this will go a ton of places. I'm wearing it with my amber necklace and some brown jewelry right now, but it's cozy for the winter. It's that monochromatic look, and can't beat the price, right? I did want to point out that it has that Irish cable knit, both in the skirt and the sweater, and it's soft. It's not a hard fabric. It's not wool. I'm sure it's some form of a polyester, but very, very soft. It almost feels like a bit of cashmere in there. But you could wear this long, where you could pull the sweater all the way down. I know I'll get a lot of wear out of it, especially if California stays nice and cold as it's been. And by the way, I put my shoulder pads in to give it that look that we seniors like to get, that nice squared off look. Now this next outfit, you'd think I was in New York City in the freezing snow waiting in line to see the Rockettes like we did one year, waited in freezing weather, but we were all bundled up. I almost wore this on Christmas Eve when we were at Bridget's house when my brother Tommy came from the East, but Actually, we were outside and they had some of those overhead heaters and we didn't need it. But I think this is great and I know I'm going to love it. It's, I would almost say a coat because it's heavy. It has a beautiful design. It's, once again, I think kind of Irish looking, has a great hood, and it goes a little bit below the knee. I wish it had pockets. It doesn't have any closures, but you kind of wrap it around you. And this, I think, is a very beautiful wheat colored. It's the darker, as you can see the contrast between the white and this. It's a wheat colored jacket, and it's very warm, very thick and heavy. And I want you to look at the beautiful design. Isn't it nice? Now let me walk back and show you. See the back? Nice design. And I love the hood in case the snow comes. Maybe in case we ever get up to Big Bear again. We don't still have our home up there, but we can always rent a little cabin. We'll see. So this is it. It's cute, isn't it?
I love it.
Moosey loves it. Moosey loves everything. Is there anything you don't like that I ever bought?
Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts. Yeah. But no, I made them a couple weeks ago in a very special way, and he loves them now. I seared them with bacon and onions, and you love them, right? Browned them up.
We're talking about clothing, aren't we?
We are. Down the rabbit hole. Okay. The sweater you saw this morning was also a new purchase. I'm into that white wheat zone. And I have 2 more pair of pants that I have purchased, and I think both of them were at Target. And the pants are soft wools. One is a knit, and both the others, I think, are sweat type material, the fleece. But they go with the sweaters and the monochromatic look, which is kind of the one I'm preferring right now, that soft white. We're going to end the fashion show with a little hat show. I love berets, and right now berets are trending as one of the hottest fashion tips right now going. And my darling sister-in-law from New Jersey, my brother Tommy's wife Mosey, when they came out, she brought a bunch of berets. She appeared in a red wool beret. This is a camel wool beret, which really will fit in with a lot of my outfits. As a matter of fact, it might even go with that fringy sweater that in that ginger color. It's sort of a ginger camel. And she came out in her cute red beret, and everybody in Bridget's family, Bridget's young girls, 2 of her daughter-in-laws, her daughter Sheila, who arrived, everybody was in berets, and I got this from Mosey and Tommy for a Christmas present, and I love it. So grab a beret. They're inexpensive, and the look can be worn all winter and summer, and until we drag out our fedoras and our straw Panamas in the summer, this is what we're going to live in. So there's another hat that I did get for Christmas from my sweet daughter Dub, and it has one of those faux fur baubles or pom-poms, and this one says Mama on there, and it has a heart. Isn't this cute? And she gave it to me, and I can wear it with my white cable outfit and some of my white and off-white sweaters. So let me put this, supposed to be on the side. Let's see how it's worn. So cute. Isn't it cute? And it's warm, and the bobble is so cute, and I just love these bobble hats. I guess you wear them down on the, of course I have a big head too, but we wear it down on the forehead and scrunchy, and I just love it. Thank you, Debbie. Cute, isn't it? I also picked up, believe it or not, a bunch of these, and I think I got them at one of the dollar stores. I can't remember, and I did give a lot of our little granddaughters, the little teeny ones, bobble hats. Some of them had the bobble on the top and some didn't. This is a loose weave one which I like, and the color goes well with some of my other. Now you can turn them up on the brim or not, or wear them with bobbles or out or without, but these are the hats of the moment for the winter, not only back east or down south or up north, but here in California right now with our weather, we can do it. Now, something else that I found before Christmas, and I intended to give this to someone, and I'm still going through some leftover things that I wasn't able to give out at Christmas. But this is a darling, sort of a cream-colored off-white scarf. And it came, or the hat was separate, but it has a hat. Didn't have a bobble, but it's a ribbed, cute thing. And this you can wear with anything and keep warm. I love this one too. And I'm going to put this on, even though I haven't taken the tag off it yet. But isn't this a cute set too? So I love these hats. Bring on the cold, not the rain, but the cold. Now we're going to do a little running, kind of a little running to music. Some of the pictures that warmed our hearts at Christmas time.
He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed, like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump.
Leave their worries all behind. Take it slowly and unwind, and bring the peace back to a torn and shattered world. Let us share with all a Merry Christmas. Let us bring the greatest time of year. Let the words and the wishes take flight and come true, for a holiday for me and you. It's the season for all, for the big and the small, for those who are weary and those who came far. Let us come together, keep the winter outside, and follow the star shining bright.
I think that's it for now. I have a couple of other things that I will show you maybe in our next video, including a beautiful Christmas present that my sweetheart Moosey gave to me. And I am holding off. It's 2 pieces. It's jewelry, very, very different from what I usually wear, but I love it. And the second piece has not arrived yet. It's supposed to come tomorrow, Tuesday. So in the next video, I will wear this jewelry, beautiful jewelry that my husband gave me, besides those lovely glasses, those glasses we used on New Year's Eve, and several other nice little presents. Moosey and I are hunkered down here in our cozy little cottage, and we are well. I hope you are all well too. I would like to thank you all for all your support. Love your comments, and I love those thumbs up. And for those of you who haven't subscribed, I haven't asked you lately, but if YouTube is throwing those videos out in Cyberland, give us a chance. Why don't you subscribe? We do have a lot of fun. We're very positive about our golden years, And there is no reason and no limitations on anything we want to do or be, just like you can do as well. And our next video is going to start some conversations about all of that and about how you can find your bliss, enjoy your life, your later years, and have a lot of fun doing it. I thank you once again. Bye for now. God bless us all.